I have two important updates for you about the ongoing Tigray conflict, which is now leading to further conflicts in Ethiopia, viewers. Firstly, viewers, reports are coming in that fighting is underway between Afars and Amharas in Shifra, Wareda of Afar region. In previous videos, we have been talking about Tigray Defense Force and Ethiopian National Defense Force fighting for the control of Shifra. Now, this interesting news is coming that Amharas and Afars are fighting in Shifra. We'll talk about that. Secondly, Billene Seyoum, Ethiopian government spokesperson, just a few hours ago held a press briefing. Journalists, there are some very tough questions. How did she respond to those questions? We'll talk about that. Firstly, viewers, Afar region, Fenty Rasu zone, Shifra Wareda. Here, reportedly, Amharas have attacked Afars. This is being reported by Afar news sources. Afar news sources are claiming that Ethiopian National Defense Forces disarmed local clans in this area. Because we have seen over the past few weeks that Afar fighters also tried to launch attacks on Afar regional forces, Afar special forces, Ethiopian National Defense Forces. So that is why Ethiopian National Defense Forces disarmed all clans in this region, in Shifra especially. After the disarming of local clans in Shifra, according to Afar news sources, Amharas started attacking Afars in Shifra, Wareda of Afar region. I've been saying that for several days, those forces which are fighting Tigray Defense Force, they are faced with the challenge of internal splits. We have seen that in Amhara, suddenly TDF-backed Agao Liberation Front came into being. Then we heard of fighting between Kimant and Amharas in the vicinity of Gondar. Then thousands of Amharas, thousands of Kimants crossed into Sudan. Now in Afar, we saw fighting between Afars and Somali Isas in Somali region as well. After that, Ethiopia-Djibouti road was blocked. Ethiopia-Djibouti railway line was blocked. Now in Afar region, Fenty Rasu zone, once again fighting between Amharas and Afars. How can these regions counter TDF's offensive if there are so many internal conflicts? Instead of being united while TDF is advancing towards key areas, infighting is going on in Amhara and now in Afar region as well. Secondly, viewers, second update is about a press conference held by Billene Seyoum, Ethiopian government spokesperson. She was asked several important questions, and she did not reply to most of these questions. Firstly, she was asked about drones. Has Ethiopian government bought drones, Iranian drones? She did not comment. She said that it was up to Ethiopian National Defense Forces to buy drones or not. She did not have information about that. Then she was asked a question about the presence of Sudanese soldiers fighting in Ethiopia in support of TPLF. Again, no answer. We have been hearing rumors that Sudanese soldiers have been arrested in Amhara region fighting in support of TPLF. But some pictures were also being shared, though some of them were fake. I did a video on that as well. but no confirmation. Ethiopian government is neither confirming nor rejecting these speculations and rumors that Sudanese soldiers are fighting in support of TPLF in Amhara region. Thirdly, she was asked a question about ceasefire. That is unilateral ceasefire announced in June over? Again, a very diplomatic answer. She said that Ethiopian government will keep on fighting Tigray Defense Force, which is trying to dismantle Ethiopia. No confirmation or rejection. Lastly, an important question was that why is Ethiopian government calling upon citizens to join Ethiopian National Defense Forces? Is ENDF facing shortage of manpower? She said that TDF had launched influx of civilians in Afar in Amhara regions. That is why Ethiopian government was calling upon locals to be vigilant, to be active against an influx of civilians by TPLF launched inside Afar Amhara regions. She accused aid agencies of focusing more on Tigray than on Afar and Amhara regions. She said that 10 international organizations are working in Tigray. More than 300,000 civilians have been displaced from Amhara and Afar regions, but aid agencies are focused more on Tigray than on Amhara and Afar regions. And lastly, she gave a very dangerous statement where she said that TPLF had agents in several parts of Ethiopia. This statement puts Tigrayans at risk because we have seen Ethiopian federal government taking actions against Tigrayans, against Tigrayan businesses in Addis Ababa. So if you assume that TPLF has agents working for them in different parts of Ethiopia, it means Tigrayans are at risk. They can be randomly taken into custody, they can be arrested. It was an irresponsible statement. If you have any evidence about the presence of TPLF agents in several parts of Ethiopia, arrest them, show them in public, tell the public about what's their agenda, but don't just issue vague statements which put people at risk. I think for watching.